RagnaroK. Trap. ByuN. Ryung. Most competitive 1 versus 1 game. Africa TV Freak Up Studio Live 2022 GSL Season 1 Code S.
Welcome back, everybody. It's time to go into the fourth best of 3 for the evening here in Group A in the round of 10.
Here's our standings thus far. Rogue and Trap in the lead, but Trap's only played 1 match, so he's actually doing better. But we're going to see if he continues to do better as he goes up against RagnaroK next.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one to see here. I mean, Trap's looked extremely strong. RagnaroK's really performing better than I think a lot of people expected, though.
He is. I'm excited about him this season. In fact, this group, I mean, Ryung and RagnaroK are kind of the 2 guys that I'm watching to see how they perform. It would be really interesting if one of these guys gets out of the group. I think there's a decent chance, too.
Yeah.
Like, ByuN is not in his best form right now, so it is possible. Of course,
yeah.
RagnaroK going to be really looking to at least take a map off of Trap here. You know, you can kind of look at Trap and Rogue as the 2 strongest in the group. It's pretty clear.
Yeah. Although they're having to put some work in today.
Yeah.
You know, it's not been, I think, as smooth as we expected and as smooth as they would have liked, to be totally honest here.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's RagnaroK going to do? You know, we talked a lot earlier on about how he was kind of, I don't know, he was proxy hatching a lot. He was kind of being a sneaky snake.
A little bit.
And, you know, the question always, whenever you see somebody cheesing a lot, is like, okay, is that all you have, though?
Yeah.
Because you can't cheese every game.
Can't cheese every game now,
But,
that's for sure.
you know, he looked pretty strong today. I think he had an impressive performance. I think, especially against Rogue, even though he didn't pull it off in the end. I mean, clearly the ability is there. But Trap's another very tough opponent to go up against.
Yeah, I think it's going to be tough for RagnaroK, especially if he gets aggressive, because Trap is great on the defense.
Right. All right, guys, we're ready to hop into this game. We're going to start on Burleygrad for this best of 3, Trap versus RagnaroK.
GSL Season 1. Guangdong Freaks, Trap. Alpha X, RagnaroK.
Okay, pull immediately.
Yeah. So pull first, and this is against a hatchery block. RagnaroK sends out the drone, yet has not the money for a hatchery.
What's going on? So he's trying to hide the fact that this pool is coming extremely quickly. But this probe, if it gets in there, is going to scout this. And the drone is intended to nibble away at the minerals and basically give it quicker access over here.
Yeah, he actually pulls it back, though. So he actually did a little double fakie there. Gets his natural hatchery up. Trap looks like he's scouting for proxy hatch, which is kind of funny. All right, comes back, sees that he has been duped slightly.
So it looks like this started out with something that, you know, he wanted to be pretty aggressive and then realized this isn't going to work. Oh, I love that.
A shy guy.
So fun having audience members here again.
Chisado Animal Crossing memes. I don't know what is going on, Tasteless.
Some messages for JYP here in the audience as well. I'm actually not used to this again, like having audience members. Like when they cut, I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, that's right. There's people here.
Yeah, when I went down to go to the bathroom on the commercial break, I was like, what are you doing here? Who are you? Trap's record against RagnaroK is not as good as you would imagine.
Yeah, I thought it would be much more lopsided.
40. Yeah, that's pretty close.
So, yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, RagnaroK's dialed it back a lot. He's going into macro play here.
The probe actually does make it out. Looks like the Ling's waiting over here will get him, though.
Jumping right out of the bush. getting the kill.
That's the scariest.
Yeah, man, the jump scare for that probe, no doubt.
Worse than that even. Just dies straight up. Jump death. Second gate in the main. All right, there you go. And third gate at the wall. So he did like a full wall with the gate there for a moment. I think he maybe thought that the Lings were going to try to run in.
Yeah, so third base is coming down here. It's a quiet start between these two.
It seems like it's just going to be some adept pressure. Like,
yeah,
some somewhat vanilla adept pressure. He is getting the Twilight, so...
The question is going to be, how much adept pressure,
If you're getting Twilight, you have to go Glaives, right?
It would seem like it, yeah. But, I mean, does that mean he's going to have 7 more gates or something like that and try to come in here with a lot of pressure? Or is it really more about, like, kind of having a little bit of that element there, but you're trying to expand behind this?
I think it's 3 gate, pretty steady production. Because if you're going to grab your gates that quickly, otherwise, if you're going to do, like, it much more heavily, I think it's likely that you go Twilight and then, like, add a bunch of gates. But here he went, like, 3 gates into Twilight. So I think here he's just going to make Adepts off the 3 gates for a little bit and then send them out.
So these Adepts are going to come in here, and they're going to get a nice confirm on what's going on. Lovely block.
Yes.
That's so sick. And he's going to send these drones back. Actually drops a second one. But not exactly flawless here. And a third. And a fourth will be the last that he'll be getting out of this.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, you basically paid, the Adepts paid for themselves for the most part.
And double Stargate behind it. So he's kind of been scouted what he's doing, right? The Twilight has been seen, the 3 gates have been seen. He saw 2 Adepts on the map and then more being made. So against this, you'll like always get a Roach Warren.
Right.
So Trap going into double Stargate, very likely we're going to see Phoenixes out of this. You could, I mean, I don't think you'd ever go double Stargate Void Ray on 2 base. That would be like very weird. But let's see. Okay, yeah, it is Phoenix.
So Phoenix is coming out in pairs here as we're getting a setup to take the third base. This is a very interesting way that Trap's approaching this, at least to start things off.
Yeah, there's definitely some mind games. He's kind of leading, RagnaroK into what he wants him to do, right?
Right.
Like if they're making Roaches kind of like in a defensive stance and you go into Phoenixes, you're going to be feeling pretty good. That's a lot of Lings, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a really good surround on that. And, usually when you have the pylon set up over there like that, the idea is that the Lings are not going to get good surface area, on those Adepts. But when he caught him like that, I mean, this is huge right now.
Oh, man. And he forces a cancel on the Nexus. He's going to end up killing some of the Adepts.
I mean, big victory there for RagnaroK to start things off.
I like it. I like it. And I think you're looking at this right now as RagnaroK and wondering what exactly is going on, because he never brought out the Adepts, and now the Ling should be seeing these Phoenixes, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. He just got out in front of him. Oh, no. Spores get started. Okay, so I think he did just barely catch a glimpse of that. But I don't think that'll be super surprising based on the actions that we've seen from Trap. Right? You don't go 3 gate Adept and, like, do nothing with them.
Right. So the Phoenixes are trying to find some damage over here. Looks like they won't even end up getting that Overlord, as the Queens are just going to zone them out with ease. Baneling's Nest on the way, and the Robo starting here for Trap. Getting a Forge here as well, so he's going to be investing in a longer game. Oh my God, 2 Phoenixes dropped. I mean, this...
Not a very good pilot.
It's not a very good pilot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised that this many things have gone this poorly this quickly in our first game.
Yeah. This is not the most solid game from Trap. To be fair, this is not his style very much. Right? Like, he doesn't normally play like this. If you cover this up and ask me who it was, I would tell you that Zest was on heavy medication.
This is Zest on drugs.
It's a Zest-ish build, but not done as well as Zest does it.
Right. A lot more Lings coming here.
I think he had his wisdom teeth removed today. That's what it is. That's what we're looking at here.
This is Zest with his wisdom teeth removed.
Yeah, today.
Yeah.
Not yesterday, because if it was yesterday, he'd be doing it better than this.
Yeah. It's so funny. Again, Phoenix is not able to find that much value here. No way with Phoenix is to deny that extra base. Adepts,
he's got to
can't imagine that he's going to commit with this. Yeah. So he cancels that
finished
shading.
Baneling Nest is going for speed. He's getting +1 melee, going into Hydra. We're actually going to see Hydra Ling Bane, it looks like. Okay, okay. Wow. We haven't really... The last time we saw Hydra Ling Bane in GSL was Dark versus Trap in GSL Finals, and Trap had completely forgotten how to play against it. So we're going to see if he has remembered since then how to play against it. He's really got to like retain his High Templars and Archons and things like that. We'll see how quickly this attack actually comes in. You got to wait for speed. You got to wait for your Hydra upgrades.
Yeah.
You have to get into Psystorm here as well.
If RagnaroK's going to win a game in the series, it should be this one. I mean, really, everything has been working out amazingly for him here. I mean, I think Trap is a pretty sturdy player, so, you know, he can fumble and still kind of make it work anyways, but, I mean, it's looking tough, man.
I'm going to be honest with you, Tasis. I don't like this move out from Trap even a little bit.
This scares me a little bit. I wasn't expecting an attack this soon either. I thought we had a lot more time in this game. I guess he wants it to line up with +1 attack, but, like, I would have to imagine that...
Yeah, maybe he gets in just in the nick of time here. Let's see. We don't have Banes yet. Oh, no, we do have a few right there. Okay. Yeah, he had those on defense, actually, already before. So, yeah, this is not the ideal time. Ooh, he does a recall, and he tries to get in with his remaining Adepts. I like the idea of trying to utilize the Adepts here. We get, like, a little bit of damage with that. But now it's just Ling Hydra production right now for RagnaroK. And RagnaroK is up on 70 workers. That's enough to, like, produce this non-stop.
Yeah, this is kind of scary. I mean,
27 Banes.
I think we're going to see this game end pretty quickly.
Yeah, the
nothing
Phoenixes
outputs damage like Hydra Bane, dude.
Yeah, yeah. The Phoenixes are going to do nothing here. Like, they are going to be Garbo, but he needs Psystorm. He doesn't have it yet, right? Like, okay, he does the overcharge, which is good.
The force fields are kind of meh.
Yeah,
going to connect on a lot of those Adepts.
Now,
you know what's funny? I thought that was going to go a lot better. I think there's still a chance that Zerg just takes it, but
well, it was RagnaroK really tried to force the issue, and like, even though Trap held on, he has no High Templars, right? So what does he do during the next attack? Like, the way to actually stop Hydra Ling Bane is to continually create High Templars and retain them, and eventually you just have like some Archons and a lot of Psystorm, and they just die attacking into you. They'll just like run out. But here, it's like, okay, yeah, you have these Archons, but Hydras can actually kill Archons. It's not that big an issue. He really needs some Storms. He has High Templars sitting back, waiting. More Stag D being made. The Baneling's coming right up. Oh my god. And look at this, he's hunting the High Templars. He knows exactly what to do.
All the way back there. It's so funny. They're like trying to shuffle around the assimilator. It's not going to work. There's so many Hydras out here. Storm does push some of them back. Oh my god, great detonation on those workers.
And you know, he's got like some units here, but they will all die. These units that we see from Trap don't beat Hydra Ling even.
No. And the Lings are going to keep coming out here. Tries to come out here and chase it, and now the Lings can get a body block over here. That's so well done there. Good juggling by Trap, though.
Yeah, he's doing his best to hold on. Oh, he gets the overcharge.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
No Archon left, though?
Well, he's running out of surface area to try to micro this back.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 Immortals, you never want to count them out. I mean, the maxed out Zerg army is still a game of chance, really. But I don't think that this is going to be one where...
Trap's dead.
Yeah, Trap's dead.
Super duper duper dead.
GG, RagnaroK. I'm starting to think we need to really kind of reevaluate where this guy's at.
Well, Trap did an opening that's not really that great for him. I like he can do some Adept openings, but like into Double Stargate Phoenix, I'm not so sure. I really like some of his openers where he might put on like some Adept pressure into like Blink Stalker plus Colossus, that type of play, right? Where he keeps the pressure on nonstop and expands. But going into those Phoenixes, the Phoenixes fell very flat, and so did the Adepts. He really didn't get much done with either. And RagnaroK's choice actually going to Ling Bane Hydra was a very good one. Yeah. And he just smashed me. He knew what to do. Like you saw, he like took all the banelings and right-click them on the 3 high templars, because that's all you have to do. If they if they don't have high templars, they're never going to stop you.
Yeah, it was a great play. I mean, look, Trap, he had a very disastrous performance to start things off. Let's see if he can have a better run this time around, because right now RagnaroK is up with a 1-0 lead.
GSL Season 1. Guangdong Freaks, Trap. Alpha X, RagnaroK.
Old Rags.
Old Rags.
Our old buddy. Is he going to win? Is he going to be from rags to riches here? From a GSL champion, Artosis.
Well, Trippy stands in his way, man.
Yeah. I don't get it. What is Trippy? Oh, Trap.
Yeah. You know, Star Fox's old friend,
That's
Trippy.
right,
Yeah.
Trippy.
It's a great pilot, unlike Trap.
Yeah.
If that was Trippy in the Phoenixes, he would have gotten that Overlord.
Whoop. StarCraft 2. Fighting. Okay, guys, our first day in a long time of having audiences down here.
Yeah. So,
and hopefully it's going to be the last time we don't have audiences. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be nice to just have
yeah, it would be nice to
people
just
coming down and
always have people in the studio from now on.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, you know, again, Trap had a kind of an obtuse opening. Talk today. Went for Adepts with Glaives, but not a whole lot of them, and then went for Phoenixes, but lost both the Adepts and the Phoenixes, at least some of the Phoenixes, early on, and kind of didn't have a comfortable position later on. I mean, RagnaroK played well, but I do feel like a lot of the early game from Trap was riddled with mistakes.
It wasn't
And it
GSL Codex quality play.
Yeah, and it was kind of it's a straightforward win. I mean, we've all had these games where like our opponent is clearly making egregious errors, and you don't really have to do that much. You know, things kind of backfire on their side. That was definitely one of those moments.
For sure it was. This is a quick Baneling nest. I am interested. I would
Yeah.
like to learn more about what he will do with this Baneling nest.
I think he wants those Banelings to explode.
Mm-hmm. Where, though?
Maybe he wants to crack open the entrance. And
Do you
do a
think he's
link
just
flood.
going to punch through the wall super quick?
Well, Protoss doesn't have a door, Artosis.
It's a problem. We've
a
been talking
problem.
about this problem for a long time.
Humans have door technology, but it does not seem that the Protoss race does.
Well,
They have not invented hinges on IR yet.
well, they don't even have wheels either. There's not a single Protoss unit with a
No.
wheel on it.
No,
Except the Cybernetics core.
They have advanced
but they never
stalkers that
thought
have
to use
pony
Cybernetics
legs.
cars to bring them along, man.
Yeah, all they need to do is take that top part of the core that spins when you upgrade and just start putting that at the bottom of their units. And there you go, they got wheels.
One of the early Protoss scientists saw his spiders, and he's like, that's the way.
Yes.
That's the way we should all be getting around, is
That's
bunch
right.
of legs. Look, he's got...
He saw Wild Wild West and was like, that's it.
Oh, boy.
All right.
He's got the probe waiting here for a wall. Here comes
Yeah,
the
but it
Banes.
depends on if the screen is, yeah, he's in the,
What?
well, well, there's gaming and then there's gaming, guys.
Yeah, for sure. I love it.
All right, RagnaroK.
He's using the diamond ladder build to take
I
down
know,
Trap.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in placement matches on BattleNet.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh, look
well,
at Trap. He's like, man, come on. Yeah.
well, this is a sad way to lose. Now, Trap's not out of the tournament or anything.
No. Remember, guys,
He's
just
somewhere in the middle of the
first day
pack
Group
now.
A.
Yeah.
But
This is a big moment, though, for RagnaroK. RagnaroK getting a 2-0 here and going 1-2 against Rogue.
GG.
RagnaroK actually has already played the two hardest players in the group and
Yeah.
has great results against them.
More like base to rock.
Base to rock.
Yeah, dude.
Whoa.
More like Ragna base.
Oh. Ragna base.
Yeah.
Trap, more like, oh, I can't say it.
Impressive finisher there. I mean, you know.
More like trapped in a base. Am I doing it right, Tasteless?
More like trapped in your basement is what I'm saying.
Trapped in your base after he kills your wall.
More like you wish you could be trapped in your basement, you're not, because the Banelings got it. Yeah. Guys, it's gonna be break time. See? I can see the future. And I know that ByuN and Ryung is coming up next, guys. We'll see you in a minute.